So in this video, I'm doing simplify path. You are given an absolute path for a Unix style file system, which always begins with a slash. Your task is to transform this absolute path into its simplified canonical path. The rules are as follows. A single period is the current directory. Double period represents the previous directory. Multiple consecutive slashes are treated as a single slash. Any sequence of periods that does not match the rules above should be treated as a valid directory or file name. Okay. The simplified canonical path should follow these rules. I must start with a single slash. Directories of the path should be separated by one slash. Okay. Path must not have any single or double periods. Okay. Okay, so we just need to return the simplified canonical path. Let me look at some examples. Okay, here. Okay. Okay, so this is essentially canceling out this, because this is saying we go up one, so it becomes home user pictures. So when we encounter this, we simply cancel it out. Okay. So yeah, this is canceling out the A. This is canceling out the C. So we just go to the D. This is current directory, so it means nothing. Okay, so I think what we can do here is use a stack to basically store all of the directories. And then if I, so, Okay, so the first thing I want to do is carry out this rule here, so we can convert all so we can make it so that any amount of slashes are then just replaced with one slash. And then we can split up the array, split up the string of the path by this slash, which will then give us the separate directories. And then we can add these into the stack, which will then allow us to remove them from the stack when necessary by providing this, by simply popping it from the stack when we see two dots. So just looking for something in regards to the syntax. So what we can do here is let's go ahead and code this out. So we can say okay, so first of all, path equals path dot replace all slash plus comma slash, and what this is doing is we are replacing any occurrence of multiple slashes with just one slash, and we can say string directories, string array directories equals new string array equals path dot split. Now we're splitting on this slash. Okay, now we'll say stack string order, or we can just say order equals new stack. Okay, so now what we can do is for I equals 0, I is smaller than directories, so length I plus plus. Okay, so if directories at I equals dot dot, dot equals, actually I think it's like this, directories I dot equals dot dot, and order dot size is greater than 1, order dot pop. Otherwise, else order dot push directories at I. So this is saying that if it equals dot dot, then we can remove the last path element because we're going up. Otherwise, we simply add it. If the order size also has to be greater than 1. Actually, if, okay, so let's do another if here. If order size is greater than 1, then we can pop it, because in this case, we still don't want to carry out the else. Else, if it does not equal the one dot. Okay, so if it equals 2 dots, then we're gonna and if there is more than one order left, we're gonna pop it from order. Otherwise, if it's not 1 dot, then we're gonna push this new directory onto my order. And now what we can do is build out the actual path. So let's make a new array, string array, new path equals new string order dot size. So the size of this new stack, and then we say for equals 0, I is smaller than new path. Actually, let's say for int I equals order dot size -1 new path is greater -1, new path minus minus. So we're actually going backwards. Sorry. I new path at I equals order dot pop. And now, because a string and equals slash for int I equals 0, I is smaller than new path so length I plus plus and plus equals new path at I and plus equals the slash that comes after that. And then it should not end in a path, so then we just need to return the substring of the string. So now we just say return and start substring 0 and start length -1. Okay, let me walk through this logic really quick and make sure I'm doing it correct. So okay, so first of all, I am replacing all of the occurrences of more than one slash to just one slash. Second of all, I'm creating an array of directories, which is splitting the path by this slash. Then I am making a stack. For each element in directories, I am adding it to the stack. If it equals ... and it's possible to essentially go up, I'm going to go up by popping it to the stack. Otherwise, if it's not equal to the one dot, I'm going to push it to the stack. Now, okay, I think it's actually good, so let me give it a run. New path.length. New path is in array, so yeah, we don't need this here. Okay. Okay, so seems we're getting everything seems to be right except we have a second slash at the start, which I'm not sure why that's the case. Why do we have a second path? Why do we have a second slash at the start? Because okay, I guess we can just try to do it this way. Okay. I'm not sure. Okay, I seem to be having some issue here. So, okay, let me try something. If new path dot length is smaller than 1, return this. Then we can keep this as this here. I guess equals 1. Okay, there we go. This time complexity is not that good, but at least we're able to get the job done. I'll take a look at some better solutions options.